Hi everyone, this is Supratik Acharya and thank you again for joining back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing extremely well, but honestly speaking, I am not so well because Barcelona has dropped 3 points. They have lost their match against Real Sociedad in what wasn't a close encounter. Barcelona was outplayed in every quarters of the field. It looked like Barcelona was struggling to actually keep up to the pace of the game, and that is where the problem starts. In this Flick's mentality, in this Flick's style of football, you can't be having an off day. Your pressing can't go wrong. If you are not able to press, if your strikers, if your wingers, if your first line of defense is not able to press down, is not able to hunt down the ball, you gonna be suffering. You will be suffering because with playing such a high line, if your team is not able to get back the ball as early as possible, there will be chances that will be coming to the opposition's end. There will be chances that will be getting created, and more often than not, you will be you will be getting passed by. That is exactly what happened. This score line probably is not the correct reflection of what how the match turned out to be. It was scary at times. Barcelona could have easily lost by 3 or 4 goals, but we have to talk of the problems. We have to talk about why at times are Barcelona struggling so much to win these La Liga matches. We lost against Osasuna. That too was an away game. 4-2 we lost against Osasuna. We have struggled past other teams as well. Now we have lost our game against Real Sociedad on what truly was an away game. But then why are Barcelona struggling so much? We have to talk of that. And here my main point is probably Flick is very new to La Liga, but then probably he is just prioritizing UCL a bit more. You would see if you compare the matches, we lost against our La Liga teams, that is Real Sociedad and Osasuna, and the matches we won against Young Boys and Red Star in the UCL. If you see what is comparatively an easier game, the easier game probably would be Young Boys and Red Star, and there we fielded a very very strong team. We fielded our best team. Nothing saying that he doesn't want to win the La Liga games. Obviously he does, but then at some point he needs to give a rest to his players as well, and this is where the problem starts. Because Barcelona, till the time that they are having those 11 players in the field, till the time they are having these Inigo Martinez, Kubarsi, Balde, Kunde, Cook, Casado, Pedri, till the time they are having Dani Olmo, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Frankie de Jong. We will be talking of Frankie de Jong a bit more probably in the later part of this video, but then this is where the problem starts. Till the time they're having these 11 players, probably you wouldn't see Barcelona suffering that much. But the moment Barcelona has to give rest to any of these players, if you see, we rotated heavily in the match against Osasuna, and that too was a La Liga game. Due to so much of rotation, Barca wasn't able to actually act as a team, and that is where the problem actually starts. Because if you're a good coach who manages a season well, see, Flick is definitely a very good coach in terms of game management. But if you're talking of season management, like coaches like Angelotti, Pep Guardiola, they are very very good managers with season management. They know how to manage their season. Probably you would see Pep just losing out in the Carabao Cup and then being very happy because he knows that probably if he would have gone far into the competition, probably it would have taken a toll on his team. That is what good coaches do, and that is what good teams do as well. I'm not saying that Barca should be should be going or following the same path as Pep Guardiola or Manchester City. I'm not talking of that. We have to strive for every competition. We have to try to win every single match of the season. But then, as good coaches do, as good players do, as good teams do, we have to understand where we need to probably just put the just take away the foot of the pedal. That is exactly what we need to understand. And probably this La Liga matches would be a bit critical. Probably we are still 3 points ahead of Real Madrid, but then uh, the narrower the points get, Real Madrid would be in with a serious chance. And this La Liga season, many were saying that, bro, La Liga is already done and dusted. Barcelona is winning it handsomely, bro. La Liga, we are just probably 12 or 13 match days into the competition, and it will continue till 38. So we are a long way to go. There is long way to go. Probably I think that the only thing that that La Liga, or we might just go into the UCL season. Probably if I see Barcelona just winning the La Liga, or even just going far into the competition of UCL, only when if our main bunch of players are fit and fine, and players like Araujo, Frankie de Jong, Gavi, Christensen, Chrissy Boy eventually gets into the team. But I I personally feel that to have a good season, Barca will need these players to be fit and fine, and Flick knows that as well. Because with the amount of players that we have, we don't have that much of sheer quality. Our first 11 players do have a lot of quality, but then the problem starts when we are going to the second team. We don't have that quality players. We don't have a replacement for Arauco, Inigo Martinez, Kubasi. We don't have a replacement for Balde. We don't have a replacement for Lamine Yamal. We rested Lamine Yamal because Lamine Yamal was suffering. One good thing about Barcelona is that Barcelona has sent out a message to the Spain Football Association saying that they want Lamine Yamal to be in the Barcelona camp for the next 2-3 weeks. What that eventually means is Lamine Yamal would be getting some rest, and he would be back in full throttle when the next match day starts. We are here for a couple of international weeks, where a lot of international matches would be played. Definitely would be tuning in, to the YouTube channel to just talk about those matches. But then this is where the problem starts, and this is where probably Barca would need to think about. Lewandowski has also been given some rest, much needed rest for that man as well. I just hope that Rafinha doesn't capture any of the injuries while playing for Brazil, because Rafinha is a very, very critical player for us. And I just hope that this international break doesn't see any of our players getting injured. If we can just eradicate this international break without any of our players getting injured, then I genuinely believe that probably a lot of good times are ahead us. Let's just wait and see what happens. But probably there is not much to worry about with this loss, because with Flick's football, you know that sometime you would be at the receiving end as well. Probably this is one of those matches. I just hope that these matches occur, but the frequency of these matches occurring probably is just more than the other teams. Because if you are playing throughout the season, if you are playing that amount of matches, probably you would lose a few as well. But then the good thing of Barcelona is that we have lost three matches, to be precise, one against Monaco in the UCL, and a couple of matches in the La Liga, which we already discussed. So Barcelona is on the right track. There is nothing much to worry about. We have won our big matches as well. We have won against Bayern Munich, we have won against Real Madrid, but we have to make sure that the team isn't just lagging behind. We can lose a few, but then the problem here is that the team was giving up. It was looking that the team is getting tired. That tiredness can't be there if you're playing Flick's ball. If you believe in Flick's ball, you have to fight for every single second ball. That is the beauty of this game. That is the beauty. That is what Fleek expects from you. That's all from my end. Thank you again for tuning back to my channel. I hope you like the video. If you do, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It just helps us stay motivated. Thanks. Cheers. Bye.